to be fire, now we're cold as a stone. You and I, stripped to the bone. Angels of faith, wings of demise. Feel the night and ride with the wind. Our kingdom will fall if you don't believe. Our lies will come true when shadows fall. Our kingdom will fall, but you don't care. Our kingdom might fall. Down came the stars along with the heart. Sacrifices we bleed without a sign, without a chance. Here we stand, you and I. Our kingdom will fall if you don't believe. Our lies will come true, the shadows fall. Our kingdom.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Scoobulous. You can call me Scoob. Back with you this evening. This is Elite Dangerous. I am your pilot tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to try and pick up close to where we left off. Not completely where we left off, but close to where we left off. And let's get you guys over in game. Alright, so I haven't started this yet. Sorry, I'm getting a late start tonight, guys. So, got Legion with us in voice attack, as was the case before. Glad to have them. I think the sale and HCS is done and over with.
All onboard components passed.
Let's see if I can mix this just a little bit better, guys. Music this evening is on Spotify, courtesy of the Miguel Johnson channel. And let's see what we got. So last time we were doing some mining. Wow. God, this game is loud today. Last time we were doing this, we're doing some mining, and the goal, of course, is always, or has always been, to gain possession of the cutter. The Imperial cutter is the ship I'm looking after. And looking to get that here in the near future. My goal is 1.5 billion, and tonight we're just going to be running some missions, just doing some chill stuff, not getting into anything too deep. Just hanging out with you guys. And I'm just going to set myself up here for some good screenshots. Okay, so left off in the Type 10, and last time I was with you guys, we were doing some mining. We did some void opals, and I didn't quite make my wanted to break 1 billion credits on stream, and I didn't quite make that. But last Sunday morning, I did actually do some mining, and I've been on call all week last week thanks to the storm activity in my local area, and had to actually go into work on Sunday because I was on call. I didn't do any streaming, but I was finishing up the mining node I was doing. Used up the last of my limpets. I think I was down to 8 limpets. Sold all the precious gems in the cargo hold and broke 1 billion credits. We're now at 1.029 billion. I've been doing a few missions ever since, just kind of casually. I did 2 for 4.5 million last night and took the engineering mats as a reward for one of them. So just over 7.5 million credits. Bumped that up to 1.029 billion. And, of course, earned a badge in EDSM. I've made my first 1 billion. Feels pretty good, guys, although it's going to be short-lived. It's not going to be around very long. Just checking the chat to see if anybody else has come into the room. I think I'm the only one watching my stream at present, but just trying to keep an eye on the user list. And just checking the boards. And I think Elite Dock is still looking for all of my stored ships. That's the only thing that has not gotten its data. Sorry about the noise here, guys. We're at an outpost. So tonight we're on the Python. The Python I call the Nephilim because, let me show you why. It's the biggest little ship you'll ever fly, the best ship in the game. It is the most versatile, and if you were to sum it up in a brief sentence, you would say it does everything good. It doesn't do anything bad. It does everything good. It doesn't do anything great, but it does everything good. Anything good. Mining, surface missions, multi-role, exploration. Yeah, okay, suffers a little bit on jump range. It's not a 30 light year ship, but it's fast. It's 470 meters per second, so it's pretty quick for a ship its size and weight. It's a mini Anaconda is what it is. Very versatile. Got plenty of firepower to haul itself into battle, but I wouldn't fight a war with it, but I definitely hold my own in a fight with minimal damage. So let's take a look at, this is not the category I wanted. Core internals, guys, let me explain to you why this is the biggest little ship and why I call it the Nephilim, which is the biblical term for a race of people that are giants. The Bigfoots, the Sasquatches, the Nephilim, because the ship fills a shoe that is bigger than itself. This is a medium ship, guys. It fits on a medium pad for anybody that's new to the game. It has a Class 7 power plant and a Class 7 power distributor. And I'll get into the engineering in just a minute here. Reactive surface components as bulkheads because this handles 2 of the 3 armaments that you'll be fighting against in terms of what it guards against. So reactive typically favors kinetic and explosive, and the mirrored favors the thermal and add a penalty to reactive and explosive. So, I'm sorry, to kinetic and explosive. So I always go reactive and then engineer this to be engineer that to be thermal resistant. So it bumps up the thermal, knocks down very slightly the kinetic and explosive resistance, and balances all of those resistances out so they're all positive. And what we see, we've got plus 25% to kinetic, plus 20% to explosive, plus 40. We've got it suffers a penalty by default to the default. I'm sorry, yeah, I'm reading the default values, guys. I'm tired. I'm sorry. So we've gone from plus 25 to plus 16. Let me move this over. Plus 25 to plus 16, and I'm having a hard time reading this because of the colors. So that's the current value. It's now gone from minus 40 to plus 15 and minus plus 20 to plus 10.4. So there have been a couple of penalties on the explosive and the kinetic resistances, but we're still right around 10 to 15% resistance. And then we use the hull reinforcements to gain a little extra. Turn that down just a little bit. So using the hull reinforcements to cut back on that just a little bit and bump those up. So those numbers are not the full story, and I'll show you the resistance values in just a moment. But that's what I do to this. With hull reinforcements, it balances out to be right around 30%-ish resistance values for all of your hull values. That's why I always do it that way. And unfortunately, this is the most expensive armor you could get, the reactive surface. The ship is 56 million. This armor is 134 million for the Python. It's worth more than the hull. Crazy, isn't it? Moving on. I'll get to the power plant in just a minute. 6A thrusters, they are grade 5 dirty drives, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is not a legacy mod. This is the new engineering style that's been done here, and this was one of the first ships that I re-engineered once they rolled out the new engineering system back in, what was it, 2.4 or something they did the update with. It's funny, there's a video out there, and I've been trying to find it, of somebody doing the thruster modifications with the new engineers, and frame shift drives modified for distance, of course. Oh, I need to engineer that again. I need to go, I'm trying to think of what I was missing. I was missing something stupid. I couldn't do the grade 5 mod, but it's not a legacy mod. It'll do. It's range. It'll do. It's fine. So there's a video out there for the thrusters, and I believe, I want to say it's Rinsler from SDC, and I guess he was doing a chieftain or a... I'm pretty sure it was a chieftain. and he's doing the engineering mods, and he couldn't bump up to the next grade, but he can keep upgrading the current grade, and the effect was cumulative. And he was on the test server when he did it, and he boosted, and he was doing something like 2 million meters per second, and he was going so fast he couldn't turn because it would black him out. His friend that was in with him said, "Please ram me, I need this in my life." That was just the new engineering updates on the test server. I thought it was hilarious, but if you can find that video, and if there's anybody watching this that can find that video, please link it in chat. I will ask for permission first, and please link that in chat. I'm dying to find it. I want to watch it again. I found it, and I couldn't see it again. So all of the internals, guys, are going to be A-rated modules, except for life support and sensors, as is the usual thing. Life support is untouched. You cannot modify this to give you any extra life support, so it's going to be Class D for lightweight, 7 minutes, 30 seconds. You're either near a station where you can get back in time to breathe, you can synthesize oxygen, or you're screwed anyway because you're too far away from anywhere to get air. So it's either damned if you do, damned if you don't with life support. So I always roll a Class D life support. Again, Class 7 power distributor. This is going to be modified with charge enhanced. We're rolling plus 40% to all subsystems in terms of recharge rate. And we're God, I forget what the default rate is for capacity. I think capacity goes down by like 3% or something like that by default. And with the cluster caps modification, gives you a little more capacity and knocks the recharge rate down. So you're netting about 40 and some change for recharge rate, and you're netting a slight increase in capacity. So this, I think, is the best modification all around, unless you're doing a very, very purpose-built ship unless you're doing something engine-focused or for racing, or if you're doing something that's a complete battle rig and you're all weapons and it's a glass cannon. So I typically don't do that. I find this more than adequate for all of my ships. This is almost what I roll almost every time. I don't think I've ever done another modification to a power distributor other than this. Charge enhanced cluster caps, that's the new modification method. And it's Class 7, and it runs very well. I am hard-pressed to run this thing out of power. 6D sensors, it's got a nice big sensor array on it. Modifications are long-range scanner. They are D class, so they suck out of the box. And the scan rate... mass has gone up by 75%. Power draw has gone down by 9%. Scan angle has gone down by 41%, so that's going to be a penalty. And the emissions range has gone up by 65%, so I can get people at a longer distance, which was, 5.4 kilometers, now out to 8.39. And of course, if they're running hotter, you're going to get more distance on them. So I've had effective scanning out up to over 12 kilometers with these sensors. So in practice, they tend to run a little bit longer than what the numbers would suggest. 5C fuel tank, this is the same size as Anaconda, guys. Like I said, it's a mini Conda. And the power plant is the only thing I haven't touched on the build yet. Modifications include armored. It is untouched, guys. All the modifications on the layout that I did for the ship initially do not require any additional power, which leaves me all of the overhead in the world to run this as an armored power plant, so prevents sniping. Mass goes up, jump range goes down. Goes up by... God, that's in the really crappy light spot. So up from 40 tons to 55 and change. So I think maybe 39% or something like that. So integrity goes up from 144 to 320. This is going to be a hard module to kill, guys. If anybody's in PvP, this is what an armored power plant can do for you when you A-rate it. Heat efficiency is down by 0.3%. And by down, it means... that's a good thing. And efficiency isn't very well explained in this game. The lower the number, the less heat you will build up. It's an index. It's not efficiency in the traditional sense of the term, but it is an index. And most of the time, an A-rated power plant will run at something like 40. They can run hot with modifications to the power plant. They'll run up to like 44, so they'll run hotter. You'll have more percentage increase on your baconator, showing you how much heat you got. This has actually gone down slightly. By being armored, there's more mass to take up some of that heat. It's basically heat sinking, and so your heat goes down. It makes it slightly more efficient. There is no secondary on this, but I would honestly don't need one. I would if I were to put one on, I'd probably do thermal dissipation. That would probably increase the mass some. This works fine, guys. I have no complaints about the power plant in its current state, and I don't think I've ever had it sniped out of me. Haven't lost this ship in a long time. Looking at hardware, this ship features 3 Class 3 and 2 Class 2 hardpoints. I have 2 Class 3 burst. I would prefer beams. I had these lying around. They are overcharged and oversized, guys. They are hot and heavy. They do 29 DPS in damage, both of them. They're the new engineering style. Their range is typical, and they do a lot of damage up close, honestly. These things will take shields down just as well as beams will. I'm not a fan of burst. They do generate a lot of heat, but that's the way they roll. The other 2 are a Class 3 and 2 Class 2 shock cannons. I am probably going to modify those at some point in the near future and probably go with my Seeker missile meta, or possibly put the multi-cannons back on. You know, I think I might do the multi-cannons in the near future. I've got multi-cannons that fit these, and I'm not... They shred pretty well. Shock cannons are awesome, guys, but they run hot. They run hot. Shock cannons are nasty in terms of being able to run in a efficient manner, but God, do they shred. They're dangerous weapons. Utility mounts, there are only 4 utility mounts, 2 shield boosters, kill warrant scanner, and a heatsink launcher. It's a pretty standard loadout. For optionals, we were running cargo yesterday, guys, so I have a Class 6 shield modified for thermal resistance and fast charge, so it's going to come back fairly quick. Integrity's up to 180 on the module. That's not hit points for the shield. That's not megajoules, which are hit points for your shield. That is the actual integrity of the module before it starts taking damage. Regen rate 1.5 per second. That is up from 1.3. 6.3 to 6.1 on broken regen rate. I'm sorry, 5.3 to 6.1 on broken regen rate, so it comes up pretty quick. Kinetic resistance goes down slightly. Thermal resistance goes up quite a bit, and explosive resistance goes down just a little bit. So the total resistance values are 13, minus 13, plus 59, and plus 0.8. So all of them are positive. No, they're not positive. That one's gone into the negative. I think I might need to look at this, guys. I'm pretty sure the ship is well-rounded, though. I built it to be that. Hull reinforcement package and a module reinforcement package. The modifications to the hull reinforcement bumped this up by 14 and 16% respectively on all of the resistance values, so it's a well-rounded, heavy-duty hull reinforcement with layered plating. The layered plating, of course, is going to take care of explosive attacks, because that one suffers the most. Bumps that up just a little bit. So, it's well-rounded in terms of being able to take impacts, and I have no problems running this thing without shields. I don't try to do that, but standard rule of thumb for any build guys that I use is 1 size smaller than your fuel tank for your fuel scoop. It's got a Class 5 tank. We're running a Class 4 fuel scoop, and 4A is 1.5 million, I think. Class 5 gets kind of expensive. Let's see, we've got an SRV hangar with a scarab in it, we've got a detailed surface scanner, and a planetary approach suite, and the rest is cargo. So we've got room for limpet controllers and other modules to make multi-mission a thing. All of my modules are stored at a different station. They're on Galileo, so not worried about that. So where we are now is Yamazaki Landing, and where we came from, Astrometrics,
Galaxy map.
was Perry Station. We're running right next to the Sol system. And that system we were in was LHS 449, which is right back here. This is where I was running out of last night, guys. No point in changing that dynamic just now, so we're going to go ahead and plot back to Perry Station. Perry Station is one of the stations that sells your precious gems at a very high price. You're usually going to sell your void opals at Perry Station, and where I sold mine was in the stopover system, not too far away. Now I could take some missions out of this, but I'm going to run out of Perry Station because they had some pretty good missions coming out of it last night. Let's see if we can get ourselves into some trouble now that you see the build. Let's get the show on the road. Seatbacks and tray tables, and they're full upright and locked positions. Prepare for departure.
Initiated.
And, oh, I muted the music.
Powering engines.
Let's go back to the beginning of this. Sorry, guys.
Stand by for launch.
Clear the pad.
Pressurizing. Handing you the pod.
Alright, let's hope all this crap stays calibrated tonight. Clear the area and engage system jump.
That's affirmative. Boosting engines. Preparing for jump. Course adjusted. Maximum velocity.
See if I can mix this just a little bit better. You know, the vocals were a little bit soft in my last stream, so there's this. I always try to throw the reminder out there, guys. If you are liking what you see, do throw a follow in to the channel. And also check out the YouTube channel. If you got a notification that I went live, always check out that YouTube channel. If you missed it, you can find all of my streams there. That channel is going to stand as an archive for all of the streams that I have done. That's the way I can throw some videos out there, be a content creators. And if you aren't already subscribed, not subscribed. If you're not already following the YouTube channel, do that. I'm going to have an inside look at my gaming rig. It's a little older, but it's still a tough old bird that seems to be cutting the mustard pretty well these days. Even with all this new fancy stuff out there, it doesn't benchmark the highest, but I mean, look, 1080p 60. Come on, can't argue with that. It's hauling the mail even with the heavy hitters today. It's still keeping up, running the marathon. In it for the long haul. This one was 7-year-old rig. It's a 3930K, guys. It's in the specs below on the channel. Still hauling the mail with the best of them. At the request of one of my friends, one of my very good friends, I'm going to try and do a video with an inside look at that build, so don't miss it. It's only going to be on YouTube. I have no idea the time that that's going to come, but coming up on Perry Station. Less than 10 light seconds. 10 megameters, excuse me. Stand by to disengage.
Waiting.
Now.
Drives disengaging.
Alright, let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. Request a landing pad.
Requesting docking bay.
Landing authorized. Assigned to landing pad 26.
I'll transfer power to the shields.
Good idea. That one is right in front, if I'm not mistaken. Right above my head, yep. I missed this one last time. Could not find it when they gave me 26.
Landing gear?
Yes, please.
Landing modules deployed.
Ah, I had it. Horizontally, anyway. There we go. Go down! Oh god, that was ugly.
Landing successful. Engines disengaged.
Alright. pretty much everybody would look at the system and go, why are you choosing Perry Station to run this? No particular reason. I didn't look at the system stats or anything weird like that. This is where I found some action, and here we go. And look, there's a follow-on mission. 2 units of bauxite to deliver for 1.42 million. And where are we going? Narensis system. The Yang orbital. Let's take a look at the distance before we accept this mission for 1.42 million for 2 little units of bauxite, which I could get a lot easier than paying 1.42 million. It's 2,500 light seconds. It's 13 light years. No reason we can't accept that mission, guys. That's an easy one. Why not? Load it up. And that was a follow-on mission from a previous... What do they want? With the money you graciously donated... I didn't donate squat, by the way. I'm not a generous person. We completed production of the bauxite, which is now in your hold. Really appreciate you're able to deliver the 2 units to Yang Orbital. Be careful out there. Well, sure we will. Okay. So we're not donating squat to these people. They don't need... They have 1.42 million to pay me to deliver 2 units of bauxite. They don't need my donations. Not doing a source and return. Let's see. Superconductors, 88 units. And this is going the same place it went last night. So this is what I was delivering. 2 trips, 144 superconductors. Yamazaki Landing, that's where we were when we started the stream. Let's go ahead and accept that. We can do that. Okay, haven't delivered that yet. Not necessarily looking for delivery missions. You can liberate bootleg liquor. That's on the ground. That's less than $1 million for the mission. Looking for higher paying ones, guys. 3,500 units to deliver for 6.9 million as a wing mission. Outbreak aid needed. Find and donate. Massacre. I guarantee you we're going to get in trouble with superconductors on us. And this ship will hold her own. I do stop to fight. 90 units insulating membranes. That's 2.8 million. Also going to Yamazaki Landing. How many units? 90? I don't quite have enough cargo space for that. That is a good mission, though. Don't really want to make 2 trips. $3,700 units of titanium for 6.7 million. Come on, guys. Gotta have something better than cargo. 2,800 units. Courier job. 30 units of gold. I have 2 units of bauxite, which is a mineral, in my cargo hold worth 1.42 million. And 30 units of gold has gone down in the market, guys. Don't invest in gold. This sucks. Let's see. Economic data acquisition. I'm not friendly enough with them to do that mission yet. Salvage contract. 27 units of consumer technology to donate. There's nothing good coming out of this station. I had better missions yesterday. Source and return. Outbreak aid. Permit acquisition. Cannot accept it. I'm not friendly enough with them. And besides that, it's a prison colony that's offering it, so that's suspect.
You're falling asleep on the couch. Do you need a blanket? No, you're not cold. You're not hot either.
Well.
You're perfect. It's your own personal Goldilocks zone. How is this even possible?
90 units of gold.
Home.
The Bernard Star. That's a little more like it at 2.4 million.
High-performance
We'd have to come back here and get it.
thermostat. Welcome to Prefabulous. Sweet dreams. Dream homes.
And the other one's worth 2.8 million.
Find yours at Clayton Homes.
That's landing on a planet.
Have it made.
So I think we'll go there and see where the rest of it leads us, guys. We'll see what else we can get ourselves into. Alright, so now that we're loaded, let's go ahead and do the galaxy map.
Displaying map.
So over here is Narensis, right there. And I don't believe I've been to this system yet. Looks like we got 2 asteroid belts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planets, a crap ton of moons, and this place is a large station, Yang Orbital. And just double checking all my add-ons and stuff, guys. Just keeping an eye on the tools and elements. Wow, this is like... all my stored ships have not done anything yet. I wonder if I can refresh this. Sure I can. Sorry guys, I'm just checking on things and making sure they're gonna work. I don't know what that does. I would like to be able to... well, there we go. Now it's refreshing it. I don't know what that's going to do on your end, but I'm refreshing Elite Dock. It had one field that was still testing. Okay, it looks like everything, including stored ships, comes up okay. I don't know what it's waiting for, but everything else is okay. I'm just looking things over here real quick here. Socket is there, the app is up to date, and I guess it'll come up when it comes up. I don't know. Anywho, yeah, course is plotted for Yang Orbital. And let's go move on with life. Clear all moorings and prepare for departure.
Initiating.
Let's go deliver some cargo, guys. Get ourselves into some trouble. Maybe we'll have a few bounties. We'll check out these shock cannons.
Engines online. Stand by for launch.
Once again, guys, I'm following one of my cardinal rules. Clear the path.
Pressurizing.
Ship released. Access corridor is clear.
Handing you the con.
One of my cardinal rules of the game is always, don't worry about the money, have fun playing it, and if you have fun playing it, the credits will take care of themselves.
Shall I get us out of here?
Yes, please.
Yes, Commander. Transferring power to engines. Afterburners engaging. Distancing now. The FSD is charged and ready. Preparing for jump.
You are clear to resume own navigation. Safe travels, Commander.
Jumping to next system. Playing entry.
High metal content planet. Metal-rich planet. A metal-rich world with metallic core. Worlds like this.
Stop
Worlds
talking!
Like can have metallic.
Oh my gosh.
Extraordinary.
There's two of you. You found two things at the same time and didn't let one thing finish before another one got started. So that's not good.
Warning, temperature critical.
Analysis mode.
Switching mode.
Scan the system, please.
Completing system scan for cartography. Stand by.
I think I've discovered everything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I haven't been here because that wouldn't have happened. I normally let the Galaxopedia stuff go, but now I want to talk at the same time. That's not going to happen. It's a computer having a multiple personality disorder problem. Always keep an eye on that timer. I know I've got the throttle firewalled right now. Keep an eye on that timer as it comes down towards 7 seconds. Ride the 7s, that's one of the rules. You're watching the clock at the bottom underneath the distance. As we approach that 7-second mark, then we start to pull that throttle back to the 75% mark, right in the middle of the sweet spot. And it'll slowly fall into that 7-second mark as we approach, and starting to have a good relative speed to the destination. It will fall to 7 seconds here in just a moment. But that 75% mark, the throttle being in the sweet spot where it is, will keep you from overshooting the planet. If you're new to the game, that's something to keep in mind.
Vega?
Ice world. Ice worlds are composed mainly of water ice. Worlds like this will not have much heating in the past, forming in the cooler regions of a star system, and have retained many volatiles as solids within their crust.
Fascinating.
It's probably a moon that he scanned. Disengage cruise.
Disengaging supercruise.
Whoa! This station's swinging a baseball bat at us, guys. Holy shit.
Juliet Oscar 1, you're clear for approach, Commander. Submit request and enjoy your
Funny thing is, it's not showing in the hologram. These do occasionally have these. I have no idea what that's for, but they do occasionally have those pylons out there. Don't let them smack you in the face. Now, did anybody bring a change of shorts? I think I need a pair. Request docking.
Asking now.
Access granted. Please land on pad 1-1.
Oh, hit the toaster rack going in. My bad.
Detected.
They don't know me here, so yeah. I did try a little bit of gear down.
Lowering gear.
Did try a little bit of black marketeering at Perry Station to see if I could sell something to the black market on a profit. Just wanted to get a little trouble with this ship. I actually had to clean it because I had done some wet work with this ship previously, and I had a crime stat on it, so. A little bit schnoz heavy there.
Would you like me to perform
Landing
routine
operation
maintenance?
complete.
No,
Secure
thank
the
you.
ship. You're all checked.
That's a
Commander.
negative,
Enjoy your
Commander.
visit.
Here's your 2 units of bauxite. And 1.42 million reputation or... How many divergent scan data do I have?
You have 34 units of divergent scan data on board.
I can't imagine I would need that for any of the Great Vibe mods. Now we have one more delivery to make. Soul Monkey is a pirate that needs to be taken down. That is a wing mission and it's not even worth $1 million. Guys, these are significantly more difficult as a wing mission than they are for solo players. They have friends, and I'm a match for a single ship, but not multiple. LHS 449, and I'm going there anyway to Perry Station. I will go ahead and pick this up because we're going there. We're not going there anyway. We just came from there. Nice round trip. I don't want to go to Perry Station. There's nothing good coming out of it. Excuse me, illegal back box salvage. We got several of these here. 2, 4, 6. Almost 1 million credits and missions here, so not worth doing 5 separate instances of them for that level of money. Still not allied with that faction, can't do that. Nothing good coming out of here, really. I don't want to pick up my missions out of like Saul and then do them here. I'm looking for something kind of shady to do with the Python. That's always fun. One bootleg liquor. And it's both of them are in the hag hole system. That's not encouraging. They lost their liquor in the hag hole system. 30 units of bio-waste. I'm sure that's the democratic platform that they need to build with. Interact with the hub access data link. I wonder how difficult this would be as a wing mission. So there's not a heck of a lot I can do here, guys. Stellar cartography.
Opening map.
Let's go to the other system and drop some cargo and see where we end up. WISE 08550714. That's where we're headed to now. And Yamazaki Terminal, Yamazaki Landing is where it's at. That's the outpost that makes all the noise. And what is in... I didn't actually take a mission going to LHS 449, did I? It's not showing. I took a mission from there, but I don't think I have anything going to there. Pretty sure I don't. I only have one mission left, and it is this one here, and it's going to Yamazaki Landing. So I don't see that happening. And again, guys, just keeping an eye on the stream here. I want to see what works and what doesn't, so I'm watching my own stream. The fact that it's showing no active missions is bullcrap because showing everything else pretty well. I don't have a big long list of ships, but I've got something there.
You flip the switch, and boom, clothes. Jackets, pants, belts, hanging, folded.
Yeah, mining profits 346 million. I'm sure I've made 150 of that in this past week.
And who's that over there? Oh.
Ranks are good.
Full-length mirror. These must be your clothes in your walk-in closet. Looks like you've made it. Welcome to Prefabulous.
I don't know why it's not showing any active missions though. That's weird. Anyway, it works, but
Clayton, have it made. See your local retailer for homes starting at $159,000.
sorry about the ads, guys. I hate ads.
Adaptable Meals presents Dinner with the In-Laws.
Like it's looks like it's broadcasting everything.
Step 2, recuperate from relaxing.
All right, Commander Root,
Step 3,
Osmi Raffle, and ST Faka, welcome aboard. Good to see you guys again.
spend all day.
Let's get our next cargo delivery underway.
Step 4,
Prepare for departure.
mother-in-law marveling at the
Initiating.
meal you toiled over all day. Adaptable Meals.
Transferring power to shield. Powering engines. Stand by for launch.
Clear the pad. Clear the pad.
Clear the landing pad.
Pressurizing.
Go for departure.
Handing you the con.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Commander. Would you like me to clear the area and prepare for jump?
Affirmative. Yes.
Affirmative, Commander. Boost. Distancing now.
Combat mode.
Acknowledged. FSD charged and ready. Preparing for jump.
this time, Commander.
Exit destination confirmed. Arrival in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's going to be 2 jumps this time because of the cargo load. It's a bit of a stretch from where we were. Stick around this star too long. I want to get some fuel and get out of here. Engage warp drive.
Making the jump to light speed. Vector.
Don't let these brown dwarf stars fool you guys. These are just as dangerous as any other star. And their exclusion zones are small, their size is small, their radius is small. It's a real easy star to run into. Don't let them fool you when you first jump in. System map.
System map.
Looking at this system, we have a bunch of ice worlds in here, none of which is landable, with a bunch of moons that are landable, and the only viable station is Yamazaki Landing, and there's only one planet with a structure on it, and it's this planet, the moon, the 6E moon. That's, I believe it's 6E. Yeah, 6E. And this is Velo Keep, and it's not landable. It's just an outpost. It's not a station or anything. And why there's a cruise ship in this system, I have no idea. There is nothing to see here. Gotta love the Python. Python is love. This ship does everything good. Nothing great, but it does everything good. It rides like a little Lamborghini. It's a sports car. It's a medium ship. It's got the utility of a pickup truck. Well built. Class 7 power plant in it with plenty of power to spare. I'm only using 89% of the power allocated to my modules, and that's with a well-equipped rig. Oh, I was going to show you guys stats. Jump range sucks because I need to re-engineer the jump drive. It's 23 light years. It's a fine, not great, but fine. Shield health is 557, also sucks. Thermal resist, kinetic resist, and explosive resist are all near or above 50%, so they do very well in combat. So that's equivalent to just over 1,000 megajoules, more like 11 to 1,200 in some cases. Disengage.
Disengaging.
And kinetic health armor rating is 65, so near the top. And we're looking at 27 to 30% in resistance to everything except caustic. And I don't want to leave this panel here. Alright, just making sure those panels are centered. So I got a noisy joystick today. Here we go. Request docking.
Asking now.
Pretty sure I'm not going to get
negative, Commander.
Looks like we're going to be waiting. So whoever's on pad 3 is going to need to move before we land. Lights on.
Lights on.
Who's on my pad? There's pad 3 right over there. There's the ship that's taking it. Lock target.
Lock target.
Anthony Yates in a Crate Phantom. He is a novice. He's not worth our time to shoot. And he's probably gonna lollygag and be there all night too. Gear down.
Deploying landing modules.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna land on top of him. I'm just trying to get position. I really need to recalibrate everything here. Always kind of fun to come to an outpost. They're kind of eerie with all the little sounds and blips that they make. This guy needs to move. I could take care of my business faster than this while talking to people. Just waiting for pad 3 to clear. Take a moment to look everything over. I'm waiting. Oh, there he is. Request docking.
Request for docking sent.
Didn't do nothing either way. Request docking.
Asking now.
Docking request granted.
Oh look, pad 3. How did I know? Lights off.
Would you like me to perform routine maintenance?
No, thank you.
That's a negative.
I usually don't do maintenance because I like to look at the items myself to see the cost, not just have them click one button and spend all my money. $2.8 million.
Incoming message.
And our superpower rep and our rep with this particular faction has gone up. With the Sol Workers Party, I had that up before. Influence in LHS 449 has gone up. And Influence in Weiss 08550714 has gone up. And it's showing its current value. That's not how much it went up, it's showing its current value. So they're struggling in this system, they really are. So that was the last mission. What do you say, guys? Let's get into some trouble. I'm not one for doing a damned illegal thing, but I got into this ship to go see what kind of trouble we can get into. And 90 units of performance enhancers for 5.64 million. This, I don't want to haul cargo all night, but that's got a day to complete, 23 hours to complete it. So I'm pretty sure I'll be on earlier, but God, I don't want to miss that though. So let's bring that up, and then let's go get liberating 4 scientific samples. Massacre, biohazard target. Target? What's the target's name? Considered illegal, so we're going to murder somebody. Deliver 120 units of gold. We just Again, I don't want to haul cargo all night. So Yamazaki Landing might not be so bad to run missions out of. These guys are... Funny part is, all these illegal missions that I'm getting here, Mother Gaia. That's what the controlling faction of Earth. Let's see. Illegal salvage ops. No, I don't want to do that. I can make money like that doing bounty hunting very easily. Ah, that's not what I wanted. So we've got a source and return mission, and I kind of want to do that first, but the other one I wanted to do was an illegal mission. So performance enhancers, probably on a planetary system somewhere. And we'll take this just for grins. Easy Aquari. We'll take this wet work job. We need you to take care of someone for us. We'll provide more details when you reach the Easy Aquari system. Collect a reward from Yamazaki Landing. So, let's go ahead and accept that. Now let's take a look at... That's a wing mission. Let's take a look at the map and see if we can find... What was it? Performance enhancers? 90 units? Yep, okay. So let's see, let's use our map tools to see if we can find that. We're going to go over to map, we're going to go over to a commodity that we're looking for. If I can find it. Commodity right here. Legal drugs. That's not it. How about medicines? There you go. Performance enhancer. So we want to see the export price. I want to know what we can buy them for. Hopefully not lose our ass in the process. So the galactic average is not showing. Now I see a couple of systems just below us, probably within one jump. Keeping in mind we can land anywhere. 5750. If I were to go over here just for grins, we would see a price of YZ SETI at 6,700 a pop. So we want this to be profitable, right? So we want the lowest possible. LFT 69 is an option. 5730. Franklin Prospect is where we're going. And Anning Enterprise, I've been here. Franklin Prospect is a surface base, so we get to land on a planet. Do that. There it is. Clear all moorings and prepare for departure.
Initiating.
So let's take care of these performance enhancers first. Let's make a couple bucks. Let's go do some wet work. Get ourselves into some trouble.
Engines online. Stand by for launch.
Clear the pad.
Pressurizing. Handing you the comm.
Partnership
Are
of
you
Alpha
ready to jump?
Centauri. Yes, please.
Certainly, Commander.
It's going to be 2 jumps to LFT 69. We're going to pick up our performance
Applying maximum
enhancers,
thrust.
take them back here, and then we'll go get into some illegalities.
Preparing for jump.
So just following my rule of just doing the missions and enjoying the game, not trying to grind for anything in particular. I got a goal in mind, but obviously I'm after the cutter. I'm after a target of $1.5 billion in order to be able to buy the cutter and outfit it properly. No, it's only $200 million. I can buy it right now. But I tell you what, she's gonna owe me some money when I make this up. And we gotta engineer it, so I promise I'll do that on stream so you guys can see that. The cutter is a very, very opulent and expensive and beautiful ship. And I want one. Engage warp drive.
Jumping.
I know, I hit that a little bit soon. All my panels want to cook off.
30% of Americans who are planning home improvements with $5,000 or more will pay for the trip.
So guys, in terms of my scheduling, like I said, I was on call last week, so I did not stream. I won't do streaming when I'm on call because I don't want to have to cut it off and leave and all that stuff. So it depends on really what's going on. I might try that when I'm on call. Now my schedule may change. Well, my schedule will remain the same, but my on-call rotation may change here in about a month or so. And during that time, I'm going to go from every 3 weeks to every other week being on call. About to lose our supervisor. He's about to retire, and that means I'm going to engage warp drive.
Jumping to light speed.
Oh. I'm actually in the system I need to be in. He's going to retire, and that's going to leave us with only 2 guys in the shop. Which means I get to rotate the on-call phone every 2 weeks instead of every 3, which makes life difficult. We may do something like a 2-week rotation. We may do a month-long thing. We'd have to talk about it and figure out which way we want to do this. But come to think of it, though, it is going to change, and it will affect the streaming schedule, guys. So I want to try and do this prime time if I'm able and if I'm feeling up to it and if I've got enough time. Great, but I think you're going to find me a Sunday morning streamer. That's when it's most convenient for me to do it. Maybe Saturday night. But I do tend to be doing chores on the weekends, getting cooking done, and I'm about to violate my own rule here. Prepare for orbit.
Decreasing speed. Initializing orbital rendezvous procedures.
God, I'm yawning my butt off as it is right now. Let's see, I can get rid of snaz, I can get rid of... I think that's fine.
Orbital navigation guidance system online.
Okay, so I did that a little bit too far out. Lights on.
On.
Let's turn this right side up here. Alright, we're landing on a planet. We're going to take it down below 75%. We don't want to get smacked around. Our target is on or near the horizon. We're aiming for a 30 to 40 degree vector on approach. That means I'm just going to pop this in right on the dashboard. Across our blue line, we're going to be in orbital cruise. As we're approaching, we see the avionics start to come up. Once we drop below that OC on the altitude indicator, we will get the full avionics package. Landing is not hard. Transitioning is not hard. We're just going to aim for that 30-35 degree vector. So once we see that number there, I might be pitching down a little bit too soon. So I want to pitch up. I want to get that back down on the horizon a little bit. And we're approaching our drop. This is
Intelligent thrusters engaging.
This is a landable base. We should be able to buy our commodities here and then
I'll transfer power to the
pull those
shields
back.
and deploy landing gear.
Good idea.
Okay, Commander.
Should be able to pull our commodities back to Yamazaki Station, or Yamazaki Port, Orbital.
Juliet Oscar 1.
Request docking.
Down to approach speed.
Asking
Welcome to
now.
this Federal Station, Commander.
Lowering gear.
That was not what you were supposed to do.
Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 05.
You always want to check your gravity, and I can't quite see the numbers right now. I'm not dropping like a rock, so we know we're fine. It's a little ship, so we can go ahead and move us forward a little bit. There we go. Down you go. 0 pitch. Nice, soft, sloppy landing on the moon.
Would you like me to perform routine
Landing
maintenance?
operation complete.
Negative.
Power down your engines. Welcome to our port, Commander.
Negative. No.
That's a negative, Commander.
Okay, so I know what else I have to edit. Alright, so he's not going to do advanced maintenance. He can't, but actually I can't make any repairs. So performance enhancers I want to buy. It's a medicine. They have a stock of 20,000 of them. They're 5,740. It cost me $500,000. And I'm just looking at all this other stuff. Yeah, it could easily be sold for $2,000 a pop on profit. 5,700, almost 2,000 a pop, just to take them over to LHS 134. But that's not worth it in this ship. If I was lower rank, I might be doing that. But you'll notice that this is telling you that there's an active mission that requires that commodity. It's not marked in any way until you look at it or scroll over it. So that's cool. They added some good features. Lights off.
Off.
Stellar cartography.
Star map.
Alright, I'm going to come back to a normal map now. And we want to bring this stuff back to Weiss 08550714 to Yamazaki Landing, which is all the way in the back. Prepare for departure.
Initiating.
Cargo's in the hold first before you plot the course. Do that and you will avoid problems with your jump range.
Powering engines. Stand by for launch.
We're less than 1G, we're at 0.1 Gs, so raise the landing gear.
Coupler
Retracting
disengaged.
module.
Clear for departure.
And our destination is on the other side of the planet. Not sure we're going to get... Oh, we can. Yes, line of sight. Excellent. I should be able to jump straight out of here. Power to engines and systems.
Redistributing power.
Engage warp drive.
Frame shift drive engaging.
Stay safe, Commander.
Adjusting for jump.
Alright, it was 2 jumps to the system, 1 more jump and we've got this. Scan the system, please.
Scanning area for information.
System scan.
Searching
complete.
database. Vega?
Class T star. Class T dwarfs are brown dwarfs with a surface temperature between 700 and 1300 Kelvin. They are sometimes known as methane dwarfs due to the prominence of methane in their composition. They are on the borderline between what might be considered to be a very large gas giant planet and a star.
Extraordinary.
Engage warp drive.
Engaging jump drive. Hull integrity is within limits. All other systems are at normal levels.
Wow, my entire... I'm gonna hit that star. Ooh. That's what I mean about that exclusion zone. It creeps up on you. I was looking at something else and had my throttle not zeroed. Alright, we don't need full speed on that. We just want that much. Did I see... Freddy Bot, welcome aboard. Lurks, good to see you. Welcome to the channel. Just chilling out running missions today, not in any particular hurry. Did I just splash water all over my glasses? That wasn't fun. Just cleaned up a little bit right quick here. That's better. Yes, I know.
Interdiction.
Oh, look!
Yvonne Valois has a bounty.
An eagle? Really? Okay. Roast duck, that's what's for dinner. Here we go, guys. This will be quick.
Ready and waiting.
Detected.
Weapons hot.
Deploying armaments.
Attack protocol alpha.
Attack protocol alpha.
Fire group alpha. Do you really want some of this? Gotta be fast. Oh, he brought a friend. Isn't that nice?
Under attack.
The eagle is doing the interdicting.
Warning. Impulse attack.
That's alright. Your little railgun is no match. Bye-bye. Next hostile.
Target destroyed.
Next hostile.
Fire when
Hammerhead
ready.
has a bounty.
Another eagle. Now I can't outfly an eagle, but I can shoot him down.
Target shields.
Bang, poof. How is he still flying? He's at 0%. goes. Weapons offline.
Retract weapons.
And, well, that's worth my time right there. Heat-resistant ceramics. Deploy the cargo scoop.
Scoop deployed.
I'll take that. $300 on my mark. And mark. Get that just below the vertical center point. Engage Super Cruise.
Charging Super Cruise.
Alright guys, nothing much, just got us a pair of chickens. Up on 10. I think I'm gonna give you one more mission, guys, and then that's gonna be it for me. I'm getting tired. Disengage.
Super Cruise drive disengaged.
Let's see if they're gonna bless me with a landing pad. Request docking.
Request done.
Ah!
That's a negative, Commander.
Reset panels.
System software integration complete.
Lights on.
On.
Somebody's sitting on my pad again. Lovely. And 3 over there. Request docking.
Asking now.
You can't grant me a landing pad?
Docking request granted.
3. Gear down.
Deploying landing gear.
God.
Shields for landing.
Please. Lights off. Sounds like a train is coming through here. Alright, let's go ahead and restock all that. Use up valuable ammunition on that chicken hawk that came after us. Mess with the python, you're gonna get bit. Alright, this will make us a couple bucks. 516,000 spent. 5.6 million earned. Alright, we got that wet work mission. That's going to do it for us tonight. So, just making sure I'm not missing anything good here. And just to be... yeah, 2.2 million, and I've got 23 hours to complete this. Whoops. Made the mistake of leaving that on second tab again. Voice Attack likes your tabs to be all the way over to the left. That way they know where they are and they know where they aren't. So... just looking things over here real quick once more. So, looks like Elite Dock is running well. My bitrate looks good. I'm all green on the board. No followers. Just looking over my stream stats, guys. Alright. So, we've got... I guess that's akin to counting your tips before your night's over. Easy Aquaria is where we're going. The wet work job is in this system. Don't know where it's going to be in this system, but it's one jump away. Let's see if we can get ourselves into some trouble before we go. Clear all moorings and prepare for departure. Clear all moorings and prepare for departure.
Initiating.
Let's go see what kind of illegalities await
Engines
us.
online.
Hopefully it'll be a simple, easy, quick mission.
Stand by for launch.
Not easy, but quick. Raise the landing gear.
Raising landing modules.
Clear the area and engage system jump.
Of course, Commander. Transferring power to engines. Afterburner. Shall I prepare the ship for jump?
Negative.
Preparing for jump.
Negative. Boy.
Mission objective detected.
Fire group beta. Analysis mode.
Affirmative.
Fire group beta. Scan the system.
Gathering information. Cartography has now been updated.
Alright, so what does this think I have for... There's only 3 bodies here. Apparently it's told me I have filter applied. How that got done, I don't know. Oh, I do know. All of this wasn't done correctly. So I've got unidentified signal sources. So here's what we can do, guys. Here's the field full system spectrum scanner. We can either go to the nav beacon, which would be too easy, or we can scan all this crap and find out where our stuff is. Now this is a mission objective. I don't need to scan for it. We already know it's there. It's already been identified, but what I want to do is point myself at it. We're going to get a threat level, threat 4. It's going to be interesting to say the least. Or you can go like this. Pull the throttle back. Engage. Not engage. Activate FSS.
Of course, Commander.
And we're going to look like this. All those blue areas are the mission
Class 4
objective.
mission target detected.
Right? So now, all of the rest of this stuff are transient signal sources, and we can find out if there's any loot in the system. Like, I don't know, high-grade emissions. All of this is detected relative to the plane of the star system. We're going to go and ping these real quick. Now, in this system scanner, all I'm doing is zooming in on the target, and I've got full cognizance of what that target is. High-grade emissions. That's a good one. High-grade emissions, this one in particular is going to be around. There's a timer on it. It's going to be there for another 10 minutes. The mission target, obviously it's going to be there a while because it's a mission target. One of their upgrades in Elite Dangerous was that these targets are going to persist. They'll always spawn just like new ones always have. And in the same way, more high-grade emissions. That one's going to be there for 22, 23 minutes. Tell me about this system.
EZ Aquarii is a Federation democracy of nearly 10 million souls. Future of EZ Aquarii is the local faction. There is one orbital station and a lone planetary station in this system.
So it's a Fed system, it's a democracy.
Distress call for future of EZ Aquarii detected.
Alright, looks like we got just a handful of them left. Let's come out of there. Come out of there. Let's go over here. And I'm just tuning with my pinky here. I'm using the dial on the end of my stick to do the tuning. What you do is you tune this to wherever your signal spikes are, and then you start to figure out what's in them. One more right there. So I got another one in here. So while we're here, before we do our mission target, guys, we're going to go and see about those high grading missions. There's always crafting materials available. There you go. Okay. Deactivate FSS.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, so before we go for the mission target, what I want to do is go find this one. That's our 8-minute jobber right there. Now that's 300 light seconds away. We can make that no problem. The mission target is going to persist, right? So no problem. Why are we gonna see what kind of good stuff we can come across today before we get into some trouble. 7-second rule being followed. I deselected the target just a moment ago to tell the computer, yeah, I'm not actually approaching a body and I don't want to slow down. I would have overshot had I not done that. I'm not near a body, so if I deselect it, tell the computer, yeah, you're not actually near anything, it will slow down and speed up just as though planetary bodies aren't affecting it. Now that I've had the destination locked, it starts behaving as though it's near a planetary body. Just one of those things that's an elitism you have to deal with when you play the game. Disengage.
Drives disengaging.
Contacts.
Awaiting orders. Contacts. There are items here we can use.
Yep, there are. Deploy cargo scoop.
The cargo scoop ready.
Core dynamics composites are always in demand, guys. This is why I stopped at these high grading missions. Fed systems, high grading missions, that's what you want. Proprietary composites, again, 142 of 150. We're almost full on these. I won't need them pretty soon. How many core dynamics components do I have?
You have 65 units of core dynamics composites on board.
Yeah, that's what I need. That's for the armor, guys. If you want your grade 5 armor upgrades, core dynamics composites are what you want to have. You see these? Pick them up. Don't ever pass them up. You will need this at some point. Promise. Ah, I missed that one. Raise the cargo scoop.
Retracting cargo scoop.
Engage supercruise.
Engaging supercruise.
They're not telling me who the mission target is. There's one more in here. That's going to hold for 16 minutes. That was our 22-minute one before. It's sort of behind us. It's only 100 light seconds away. Plenty of time to grab this. I don't normally poke around and do salvage like this. There are days I just go looking for stuff like this just because I want to fly around, because I like space, but today's not that day. I'm trying to get into a little bit of trouble today, but hey, high-grade emissions in a Fed system. Can't pass them up. Can't pass them up. You need those core dynamics composites. They're worth their weight in gold. Well worth the time. Considering I'm going to be engineering a tank here pretty soon. Stand by to disengage.
Waiting.
That may not be a great idea. A better idea may be to take cash out of your home with a Quicken Loans 30-year fixed rate mortgage. The rate today on our 30-year fixed rate mortgage is 4.12%.
Now.
APR.
Dropping from Super Cruise. Commander, what are your orders? We should collect everything we can.
Contacts.
Contacts.
Then find out you could have gotten it for less. Luckily for you,
Look, more.
the free browser extension that scans
Lower the cargo scoop.
coupon codes, then applies
Cargo
the
scoop.
biggest savings to your cart automatically. Believe me, it feels amazing when you see how much you save. Cutting scissors through wrapping paper amazing. Stop missing out and join the 10 million people already saving today. Add Honey for free at joinhoney.com/Spotify.
Proprietary composites, we're full on. Let's go ahead and I'm not going to ignore them, but we are full. Raise cargo scoop.
Scoop retracted.
Engage Super Cruise.
Preparing for Super Cruise.
And look, we're pointed at the other one. How about that? I think there were 3 of them that I wanted to get a hold of. Stand by to disengage.
Waiting.
Now.
Dropping to normal space. Commander, what are your orders? There could be something to scan here.
Contacts.
Contacts.
Same mix that we've had before. Lower the cargo scoop.
The cargo scoop has been deployed.
I hate that I had to go to 3 different points to find these, but hey, what the hell, right? Retract cargo scoop.
The cargo scoop has been retracted.
Engage Super Cruise.
Super Cruise drive charging.
Navigation.
Navigation.
There's my mission target right there. I could probably do some more of that, but we need to get this done. So, not sure what the target is or what the mission is. It's 400 light seconds. Contracts. Let's see. Hutton Orbital Truckers Cooperative needs you to assassinate the venerable General Zaff. League of EC acquire a flag function. Scan the nav beacon at EC acquire. Use the Discovery Scanner to locate the target signal source. Collect your reward from Yamazaki Landing. General Zaff. Attack Protocol Alpha. Attack Protocol Alpha. What, does this not work in Super Cruise? It does not. Well, there he is. He found me. It's a federal Corvette. No problem. Taking one out with a Python before. I'm betting he's got friends.
Commander, what are your orders?
Let's get behind him. Weapons hot.
Deploying armaments.
Combat mode.
Changing mode.
He's got friends. System Defense Force. Where is a friend? That's him. Now he is a mission target, but he's clean, so this is going to be a murder. Right, so this is going to be a Vulture and a Corvette. This is probably going to be a bit fun, guys. Now, I've scanned him. I ain't done nothing to him yet. Attack Protocol Alpha.
Attack Protocol Alpha.
He interdicted me, and he hasn't done anything to me. Now, I'm clean. And I want to make sure he doesn't get away. So we're going to target his chaff launcher so I don't have any problems targeting him. And that Vulture's going to come screaming after me. Let's get nice and close. Here we go. We're going to get a bounty on this guy, but this is the wet work job.
Under attack. Warning. Thermal attack. Gaining heat.
Vulture has a plasma cannon. The Corvette's Achilles heel is staying behind it. That Vulture has got to go. Power to engines.
Power diverted to engines.
Next hostile.
Next hostile.
Get out of range of this guy here for a second. Let's go get that Vulture. No sense in kill warrant scanning him. What I need is a shield cell bank. And what I also need is not to be attacked by that Corvette. Attack Protocol Alpha.
Attack Protocol Alpha.
Bounty incoming. Under attack.
Yep, that's what wet work does. Oh, this is going to be painful.
Taking damage.
Power to engines.
All power to engines.
Yeah, that's not going to end well with a Corvette in my ass. Weapons offline.
Stowing weapons.
Engage Super Cruise.
Charging Super Cruise drive.
I hate to be that guy, but brave Sir Robin lives another day. Holy crap. Yeah, he brought friends. Get some shields back here. Let's also target mission target.
Shields online.
Reset panels.
Setting all systems to default.
Yeah, if that Corvette was all by himself, I'd be able to take him, but it's 2-on-1. You just can't get away from that. Power to engines and systems.
Redistributing.
He should be there. He's in Super Cruise right now, but good tune, guys. I'm gonna turn this song up for you guys. Let's start this from the beginning, all right? So this is a good tune.
Awaiting orders.
Holy crap. That's gonna get me killed.
Too many kills, all those plots, all those plans. I'm done hauling those criminals, so tired of their demands. Yeah, the starlight is pulling me closer today. Leave this bubble and his trouble. I'm leaving today. Finding peace with the stars. Just me and my thoughts. Finding peace with the stars. The frontier calls.
Waiting to see what those other ships are gonna do. Weapons hot.
Oh, the darkness feels
Deploying
cold.
armor.
Sometimes frost chills my bones. If I stay near the star, then the warmth it unfolds. Got the rhythm of jumping and checking my way. There's a myth I got there somewhere that'll be my.
Let's see if I can scrape his shields off of him. Power to systems and engines.
Loading configuration.
Looks like those Sisog vessels are making their way out. Let that rest for just a minute. Okay. He's almost got his shields down. I don't want to lose mine, and I don't want those other vessels to come in. I'm kind of like playing game in the system here. That is a Corvette, guys. They are deadly, make no mistake. Let's see if I can knock his shields off of him. That Viper's gonna cause me a problem. Attack Protocol Charlie.
Attack Protocol Charlie.
Come on, get back over here. Your shields are coming back. Come on now. probably take him down. The minute I start shooting at him, he's gonna shield cell bank on me. Alright, you're being a bastard. He's obviously managing his systems pretty well. Let's see. Balance power.
Power adjusted.
Attack protocol Charlie.
Attack protocol Charlie.
Here's a real tweet from a real Chick-fil-A guy.
See if I can scrape him off.
Everyone knows, and we appreciate that. Try some grilled nuggets yourself.
See, the thing is, if you're watching, guys, he's not hostile yet. Yet. He knows I'm nearby. He's trying not to run into me. I'm trying to scrape his shields off. He's doing a pretty good job of avoiding me. That's the Viper I'm chasing right there. I want him. There we go. Come on. Might as well call this the vomit comment today.
It feels amazing when you see how much you save. Like gliding scissors through wrapping paper amazing. Stop missing out and join the 10 million people who save today.
Damn it.
That's chewinghoney.com/Spotify.
Ah. I should have kept going and popped him, but I didn't. Come on. Almost. Come on, he's almost got the bubble popped. One more good hit and those shields are coming off. And he is dangerous. He's my rank, so he's probably got some engineering going on. Come on! Getting to be a pain in the ass. Can't change direction as fast as I can. Come on. As soon as I shoot him, he's gonna get hostile and start whipping around on me. Right now, I'm just a nuisance to him. Come on, get off, get off, get off, get off, get off. My feet are cramping up on the rudder pedals. Ah. Guy doesn't know what direction he wants to go with his life. He's trying to avoid hitting me and... Come on. Pop, damn you. He's got his weapons out. Every time I get to that point, he starts to run away. Come on. Right on him. Faster than you. Power to engines and systems.
Read instruction.
Gotcha. Attack Protocol Alpha.
Attack Protocol Alpha.
Deploy heatsink.
Heatsink deploying.
Warning. Impulse attack. Trajectory disruption. Taking damage.
Holy shit, I got the whole force after me. We're out of here. I thought they left. Oh my god.
Structural integrity at 80%.
Yeah, you think? Yeah, we're gonna... No fair. I'm outnumbered 7-1 here. Yeah, now I've got some notoriety, so this ship is going to be dirty. I haven't killed anybody yet, but... let's see. I don't think... Yeah, I'm wanted just about everywhere. Welp. Minor damage only. What's nearby? I'm wanted here, obviously, so let's see if we can't go someplace that I am familiar with. Calcetti, Ross 154, La Rochelle, Bernard Star, they kind of hate my guts there. That's all. Hutton Orbital. I mean, I don't want to wuss out here, but I mean, rebuy is 14.5 million. That's a big pill to swallow. So here's Zaf. Maybe if I come after him and he interdicts me, I can get him. I need shields first. Well, if I can get him without the,
Shields online.
without his buddies, I can do this. If it was a Type 10, well, maybe I can go get my Type 10. I hate to go and wuss out and get a bigger ship. I mean, I intended to get this ship in, let's see if I can't get my shields back up a little bit more first. So I wonder what we can do here. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to evade the interdiction, and then I'm going to target his low wake and drop on him. That way he can't run away from me. I don't know if this is a viable strategy or not, but we'll try it. I don't want his buddies to come in after me. That was 7-1, man. I pissed off the entire map on that one. Let's see if he's got a low wake after this. There's 3 low energy wakes. Now one of them's behind me, so don't know who this is. maybe one of these is him. Now I know the mission target is there. That spawned 7 targets. And this ship just is not equipped to handle all of that at a high rank. Let's see who this is. Okay, so that's somebody that went to a station, so that's not gonna do. And if I go for the contacts again and see who else is out there, he's not out there. So let's go to the mission target location again and hope that doesn't spawn the entire army. That's a little bit more than I can handle. I'm watching for a Corvette. I don't see one. Looks like he's still on cooldown. I don't see him out there. He'll spawn soon enough, but there's an anaconda out there. He's probably going to be after me. Wilco Wilkinson. Either a pirate or a bounty hunter, one or the other. There's a beluga out there. Federal dropship, so yeah, this isn't gonna end well. Crap. I think I missed my target. Now it doesn't look like the anaconda is after me. It looks like he's chasing his own tail out there, doing whatever he wants to do. So let's see if these guys spawn normal again.
Awaiting further instructions.
Yeah, he's got the whole friggin'...
We found our mission target.
Oh, we found him all right, but I ain't gonna stick around when I'm outnumbered 7-1. That's just not cool. And this is not a wing mission now. 3 vultures, a Viper, a Federal Navy ship, and a Corvette. I don't stand a chance with this. I don't stand a chance in my Type 10. Holy crap. Zalf. See if I head right for him and give him a shot to interdict me. Zalf or Zaf? Hell, I don't know. Hopefully all his buddies don't drop in. He came looking for me when I warped into the system, so let's, This is where an interdictor comes in handy. 1, 2, 3, 4-point defense, shield boosters, 3 of them. Got a manifest scanner on him. And his weapons configuration keeps changing. Check this out. He had 2 plasma cannons on him. Frame shift, life support, power generator, frame shift interdictor. He's got normal shields. We saw they were blue. Cargo hatch drive, plasma accelerator, cannon, burst laser, seeker missiles, burst lasers. Oh crap! All right. Well, you dropped out of Super Cruise. Let's see if we can drop on him. Hopefully, his entire entourage isn't going to be with him. Let's try that. Brave Sir Robin. He who fights and runs away lives to run another day. Try this one more time. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this mission, not with that kind of an entourage. And the only part of this that is my target is the Corvette. And he's got his whole entourage with him. So he's got the Viper and him. So weapons hot.
Deploying armaments.
So hopefully the entire brigade doesn't come through here. And let's get his if I can disable him, that'd be great. Doesn't look like he's got a chaff launcher on him this time. His loadout has changed. Fine, let's disable him. It's got point defense. Well, that's fine. I don't have any projectiles I could shoot down like missiles. Attack protocol Charlie.
Attack protocol Charlie.
Under attack. Bounty incoming.
I've already got a bounty on this guy.
Warning. Thermal attack. Gaining heat.
So far, so good. We've got incoming targets. Gotcha. Alright, now what we gotta do is pour it on. We got this, we got this. Deploy heat sink.
Heat sink deployed.
Ow. Get that strafing. Always want to be strafing.
Taking heat damage.
Integrity at 57%.
Ouch. This is not gonna end well, guys. It's either him or me. worse than he is right now. Attack Protocol Charlie.
Attack Protocol Charlie.
Danger. Integrity at 39%.
Oh, I couldn't have come at a sooner time. Yeah, he's at 64%. That is one tough-ass Corvette, man. I don't think I'm gonna win this one, honestly. He's got friends. We're not gonna make this. All right, let's not before we die. That is not gonna happen tonight. He's got too many friends and this ship is just not equipped to handle. I've handled Corvettes before, but he's my rank, so he's doing a pretty good job of staying up. If it was one-on-one, I'd have him. But hey, if you're doing a fair fight, you're doing it wrong. Engage warp drive.
Jumping.
Let's get out of this system. Need to go somewhere I'm not wanted in order to get the ship cleaned up. He's probably cost me $500,000 in damage because he refuses to die. Not to mention I got a bounty on me and probably some notoriety while I'm at it.
All systems check out.
Angel of Light, welcome to the channel. I am just about to make my way off here.
Unregistered
I
comm being detected.
can't seem to get that Corvette we're just after. Having a bit of a problem with that. I'll go where all my stuff is here. So I'm going to dock and maybe try that again tomorrow. I have got to get myself off of the stream here, guys. Got to get to bed. 6 o'clock in the morning does come early. Be with you through the docking. No, I wasn't doing a lot of talking in that combat, but you know, combat is laser focused. So, guys, if you haven't already hit the like button and followed this channel, please do so. If you like what you're seeing, you can always check it out on YouTube. If you got the go live notification and didn't get to see the stream, you can always check it out on YouTube. I always export my streams over to YouTube as an archive, so feel free to check them out and watch whatever you missed. Music this evening was compliments of the Miguel Johnson channel on Spotify. Sorry about the ads. And let me know if you like the resolution and frame rate, guys. I know I'm dropping a few frames here, but seems to be doing pretty well and not dropping a lot of frames. It was down to almost 2%, but that's not terrible, I guess. So as broadcasts go, this one's not so bad. Let me know what you think of Elite Dock. That's going to tell you all about my ship, what it's doing, missions, and my current status while you're in the game. That's the icon on the right side of your stream if you're in a full box. If it doesn't work right, do maximize the stream. You'll get better results out of it. And let's see what else. Can't think of anything. I guess we'll try that again tomorrow. We've got something like 22 hours. Some change to finish that off, and I don't sorry to have to pull the brave Sir Robin on y'all, but He who lives and runs away lives to run another day. How bad is it? Well, I don't have any destroyed modules of high priority or anything. I haven't, There's Galileo. He's not doing it terribly bad on module integrity. There's some that have taken damage, but not bad.
Please observe all standard docking procedures.
Who gave me that shite anyway? This came from, God, who gave this to me? Who gave this to me? Who gave this mission to me? Yamazaki Landing, and I want to think Mother Gaia gave me the mission. Hello. There's a station there that I thought I was out of range of. Yeah, it doesn't tell me who the mission giver is. At least not right this second, anyway. I got it from Yamazaki Landing, which is probably... I know there's some Sol Workers Party, Mother Gaia, and all those that are right nearby that have influence in that system, so I wonder if it was one of them. Request docking.
Contacting Starport Control.
Ah, for crying out loud. I wish we could improve this.
Authorization
Reset
cleared.
panels.
Land on pad 20.
Checking all systems.
Alright. That was sloppy as hell. 20. Where's 20? Down in front, maybe? Yep, you're down.
Deploying gear.
Sorry to the Galileo crew, I am leaking oil everywhere. They shot a bunch of holes in me.
Deploying ground crew.
Guess I deserved it. I attacked a clean target. And that's why I don't do criminal things. It gets me in trouble. That's why. 88,000 in repairs, not bad. 2 grand in bulkheads, that wasn't bad. And 3 grand in restocking. So just under 100 grand in repairs and restocking and ammo for that little stunt we tried to pull. Let's see, I can't claim that. Can't claim anything. Didn't murder anybody, so I don't have any notoriety yet. Sol system is not an interstellar factor, so I'm not going to be able to pay my fine here, but I believe we've got... How much time left on this? 22 hours, so maybe I'll jump on tomorrow and try that one more time. Panels are set where they're supposed to be. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me. We're approaching 11 o'clock where I'm at on the east coast of the United States, so that is going to do it. And I want to thank you all so much for joining me. It means a lot to me that you chose me to spend your time with and watch. And I appreciate that. Next time you go out into the world, make your corner of the universe a better place, both in-game and in the real world by not being a Richard. Instead, be excellent to each other, guys. Treat each other with dignity and respect, make the world a better place, in-game and outside. I have been Scoobulous. You can call me Scoob. Thank you so much for watching.
Goodbye, Commander.